good morning or good evening. I hope you are all always well. I'm Lulu. These are my daily stories. I hope you share the happiness with every adventure I have with my friend Marshmallow. Here we go. The morning began in chaos, which, for Lulu and Marshmallow, was completely normal. She woke up to find her socks on the ceiling fan, her school books in the bathtub, and Marshmallow fast asleep inside the cereal box. Lulu squinted. I don't remember installing a trampoline in my room. Marshmallow blinked up from the cornflakes, looking unbothered. Then, the unmistakable sound of the front doorbell rang a loud, melodic, ding-dong diddly-dang. That could only mean one thing: either the mailman finally snapped, Lulu muttered, or Grandma's back. Grandma Matilda was not like other grandmas. She had purple-tinted glasses, a handbag that smelled like cinnamon and fireworks, and a habit of arriving unannounced whenever life was getting too predictable. She also had a twin sister, Aunt Hilda, and today, both of them were standing at the door. "Oh no," Lulu whispered. Double chaos. "Hello, sweet cheeks." Grandma Matilda beamed, hugging Lulu so hard her bones squeaked. Aunt Hilda immediately shoved a cookie into her hand. "Eat this. You'll need energy. Something weird is happening." Marshmallow darted between their ankles and sniffed suspiciously at Aunt Hilda's high-heeled boots. "Is it exploding frogs again?" Lulu asked hopefully. "No," said Grandma, adjusting her moon brooch. "It's even stranger." Aunt Hilda stepped forward and declared dramatically, "We've switched places." Lulu blinked. "But, you're both already here." "Yes," said Aunt Hilda. "We switched souls." 5 minutes later, everyone sat in the kitchen. Marshmallow had a saucer of milk, Lulu had a confused forehead wrinkle, and both elderly women were fighting over who was really who. "So let me get this straight," Lulu said slowly. "You drank some mysterious herbal tea labeled, 'Do not drink if you're twins,' and now your minds are in each other's bodies?" "Exactly," said the woman who looked like Grandma Matilda but acted like Aunt Hilda. "And you need me to help switch you back?" "Precisely," said the woman who looked like Aunt Hilda but cackled like Grandma Matilda. "Why me?" Lulu asked. Grandma/Hilda pulled a scroll from her purse. "Because the tea curse says it can only be undone by someone young, chaotic, and accompanied by a white cat." Marshmallow flicked his tail smugly. "Perfect," Lulu grinned. "Let's fix a magical identity crisis." Step 1. Find the enchanted recipe book. It was in the attic, naturally. Buried under 3 decades of board games, disco shoes, and a mysterious trunk labeled, "Never open this." Lulu, being Lulu, opened it immediately. Inside were a rubber chicken wearing a tiara, a cloud in a jar, a single unblinking eyeball that said, "Hello." Lulu slammed the trunk shut. Wrong box. Marshmallow's fur puffed out like a cotton ball. Step 2. Gather the ingredients. The recipe for the antidote was simple: 1 moonflower, picked while sneezing, 1 teaspoon of chaos, easily found in Lulu's room, 1 laugh from a stranger. 1 marshmallow that's been sneezed on by a cat. Wait, what? Lulu stared at the last line. Marshmallow sneezed right on Switcheroo into a bowl of mini marshmallows on the counter. Well, that was disgustingly convenient, Lulu said, impressed. Step 3. Brew the tea under the light of the upside-down spoon. This was the weirdest instruction yet, but Grandma Hilda held up a bent spoon over the teacup and nodded solemnly. The light shines through the spoon's soul, she whispered. Aunt Hilda/Grandma added, don't question it. Just pour. Lulu stirred the potion while standing on 1 foot, humming the theme song from Space Squirrels, also part of the ritual. The teacup fizzed, hissed, and popped. And then, in a flash of sparkles, the 2 women screamed, "Oh no, we've switched again." Now Grandma was in Lulu's body. Lulu was in Marshmallow's. And Marshmallow? He blinked, sat up, and said, in Lulu's voice, "Well, this is new." Everyone screamed. For the next 2 hours, the household descended into madness. Lulu, as Marshmallow, chased her own tail. Grandma, as Lulu, discovered Instagram and posted 47 photos of her elbows. Marshmallow, as Lulu, tried to open cat food with a butter knife. And Aunt Hilda, in her own body again, tried to explain to the mailman why her niece was meowing on the roof. Eventually, they found the real recipe tucked inside the cereal box Marshmallow had been sleeping in that morning. It simply read, "Make hot cocoa. Sit in a circle. Apologize for being ridiculous. Drink." Which they did. One by one, the glitter faded, the mind-bodies realigned, and Lulu was finally herself again, though she now had an inexplicable craving for sardines. "Never again," Lulu groaned, flopping onto the couch. "Agreed," said Grandma, patting her shoulder. "Next time, we'll just switch hats." Marshmallow blinked, yawned, and curled up in Lulu's lap, as if none of it had happened. But just as Lulu closed her eyes, she heard a soft humming sound. A package had appeared by the door, wrapped in glittery tape, labeled, "For the girl and the cat. Open only if you're feeling brave, or bored." Lulu smirked. "Tomorrow, Marshmallow," she whispered. "Let's survive one more school day before opening that." Marshmallow purred in agreement.